Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the J.O.A.T.M.O.O podcast. This is your humble host, Jupe. Can I get a round of applause, please? All right, that's enough. That's enough. Thank y'all for joining me. We are having a busy week here. A busy week. First, you have the whole Drewski video going live, and with him making fun of the mega church and the pastors, not religion. He's making fun of the megachurch and the pastors. And now you have Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels, two people that I like when it comes to their creativity, their content, and the work that Anton Daniels is doing. And Corey Holcomb. I've been a big fan of Corey Holcomb for a long time. I love his comedy. He was just here in Atlanta a couple of months ago over the summer. I believe it was. It probably was in September or something. Really can't remember, but hilarious. Let's get into what happened, right? First, let's take a look at the video, and then I'll come back with my commentary at the end. As you know, the whole internet has been going crazy about this Corey Holcomb versus Anton Daniels situation. I have it queued up. We're going to take a look at it, and I'll give some of my commentary, and then we're going to exit out and give my closing thoughts. Okay, let's go.
That's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they
Absolutely.
destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud,
you talking loud,
and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it.
No,
and that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males.
I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not a of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you.
I don't suck.
Yeah,
I don't
you do.
suck.
do.
So fix
You doing
that.
it right now.
I don't suck.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same
Let's
energy
switch
you give me.
Let's switch seats.
Let's
switch seats.
I'm with it.
Homie, I don't do no sucking shit. I'm a man. I don't do no shit, homie.
I don't give a about none of
Well,
that
I
shit
tell you
right
what.
now.
Watch that shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you
So that was an interesting exchange. Let me start by saying this up front so there's no confusion. I like Corey Holcomb, and I like Anton Daniel and the work that he does. This isn't about picking teams. This is about just calling the situation what it is. Because what we saw yesterday wasn't about entertainment. It was about two successful black men almost letting their ego turn a situation violent. And this basically deserves the breakdown. When you watch the clip carefully, not emotionally, Corey Holcomb insulted Anton Daniel first. The comment that Corey Holcomb made about Anton Daniel kissing white men's it was a personal shot, not an argument. Once that line was crossed, the conversation, the show was already on thin ice. Now, don't get me wrong, Anton isn't perfect, and I don't agree with him on everything. But the truth is, Anton and I align on most things, especially when it comes to accountability, economics, and long-term thinking. That matters when you're judging the exchange fairly between Anton and Corey. Corey is a raw comedian. That's what people love about him. They love the edge. They love the no filter that he has about him. And I enjoy a lot of his jokes, especially the ones on social behavior and relationships. However, I do believe he's off the mark when he made his comment about voting doesn't matter or something along those lines, especially when it comes to local elections, which was a point that Anton was trying to hammer home with during that whole heated exchange. Local elections are where policy actually hits your daily life. Police budgeting, school boarding, zoning and homes. These are all the things that matter when it comes to local elections. In my opinion, that is the part that people really need to focus on. That is where people feel the impact first. While that comment lands well with entertainment, it doesn't land when it comes to truth. Let's talk about the part where nobody wants to admit. or nobody's even talked about that I've seen on social media really so far. Yes, it makes for good entertainment. Yes, people love chaos. And yes, social media wants blood in the streets. And that's what they almost got. But let's strip the cloud away for a second. We actually saw two accomplished black men in their respective fields almost come to blows over ego. Not for no survival, not because they were hungry, not because of some oppression or they were oppressed. It's because of ego. I've been watching both of them for a while. Here's the part that really bothers me. Why is it that even when we make it, we still go there? Why does it feel like logic disappear, respect disappear, restraint disappear? And let me say another thing that might make people be upset or uncomfortable. If either one of those men were on a white person's platform, I'm almost certain the energy would be different amongst the two. And they wouldn't be silent, they would just be more restrained. They would be more controlled about what they're saying and being articulate about the point that they're trying to get across. But yet, when it's black on black, we tend to escalate the situation, as you saw in that video. And history shows us where that mentality leads. And these two men know that. Corey know that. Anton know that. We've seen this situation play out time and time again throughout history, where black men kill each other in the streets over respect, over competition, hell, over nothing. And here we are, the same mindset, only this time it's a microphone instead of a gun. Let's be real. When temperatures are high, logic is low. And in this situation here, both men embarrassed themselves, in my opinion. Social media is going to do what social media does. It's going to clip it, it's going to meme it, it's going to monetize it, and then it's going to move on. That stain will stay there longer than the views. Let me be clear, this situation is not going to stop me from liking Anton Daniels' content or the work that he's putting in. But I'm disappointed, especially when we have guests over. You know what I mean by that. Especially when grown men know better. Especially when success should bring discipline, not fragility. We gotta do better, man. Not for optics, but for ourselves. Forget about all that other stuff. You gotta do better for yourselves. Disagreement is healthy. Debate is necessary. And accountability is needed. I agree with all of that. But violence or the threat over it, over words, that's not power. That's just ego unchecked. And for the both of you, you guys know that unchecked ego can get expensive. That's all I have to say. I still respect both of those men in terms of the work that they're putting in, what they've put in, and what they stand to do. I hope that this whole situation can be water under the bridge for the two of those gentlemen, and they can move on and do great things. I'm new in this content space, and I'm pretty sure that we will probably cross paths more sooner than later. But for now, this is all. Thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with your friends, families, co-workers, and whoever else. And I will be having a type of a giveaway. I'll announce that later once I hit 100,000 subscribers. I got a long way to go, and I want you guys here with me. So until the next video, peace.